Hello and welcome to part 2 of my robot avatar videos. I've been extending the robot arm. It's been quite a depressing experience because as you can see I don't really have the facilities I need or the resources I need to do a good job. I was prototyping with gaffer tape, but yeah, that ran out after the first day, so I've had to use this blooming awful brown bollocks. Right, so yeah, the frame is made up of old sort of power supply cases and Jenga blocks and tape, a few servos. It's a bit annoying because it means I have to do things 7 or 8 times, and of course as you work on something that's complex you introduce bugs as you go along and reintroduce old bugs. However, it's in a kind of demonstrable setup now. So, got batteries that power the servos on the robot arm. I've got a power switch for that so that I can quickly turn that power on and off. It means that the Arduino board can operate by itself, running separately on power. So it can still be processing even if the arm isn't powered, so it'll be good for power saving once it's fully operational. The arm itself, we've got shoulder twist and shoulder up down. We've got a rotating of the upper arm, we've got the elbow, rotating of the lower arm, and then we've got a couple of joints for the wrist here as well. I've attached some, yeah, there's bits of Meccano running throughout it. Unfortunately I don't have enough Meccano to, you know, do a good job on this, but I've just put a sort of a hand style thing on the end there, just as an indication. Right, the inputs, let's see, we've got down here, we've got a shoulder joint that fits onto the arm of the human and reads the angle of the arm, sends that out to the shoulder joint. On this controller here, this has got an accelerometer in it up at the top here. It's got some potentiometers down here which are the same as the potentiometer that's used here. Ultimately these will all be mounted in similar devices to this, and it will be a suit that the user wears, allowing the robot arm to mimic the user's arm. Right, let's fire it up and give it a go. I did do a video of this yesterday, but the iPad decided, you know what, I'm just going to switch over to photo taking mode, so I didn't capture that, and that's a shame because this isn't really designed for multiple uses, it's designed for one use. So I've had to spend a bit of time patching it up, and I'm not entirely convinced that I've got it all working again, particularly the elbow joint. That was giving me some trouble earlier, but I will put on the stuff and see what happens. Just stay with me one moment. Yeah, I just caught it switching back over to camera mode rather than video mode, so I'm glad I double checked that. Screw you, Apple. Right, this is just going to fall down. Right, as you can see, it's not the most sturdy of things. When I've got the rep wrap, I'll be able to print out a proper frame for it. At the moment, all of these servos are under a great deal of stress that they really shouldn't be under, and it's probably, well, very likely causing damage to them inside. This is why I was saying that it's really just a one-off thing to quickly demonstrate. Let's give it a go. Okay, so here's our robot arm, and just to show you how that tallies up with what's happening here, we've got left and right and manipulation of the wrist joint there. We have, oh hang on, it's twisting slightly. This bottom potentiometer here controls the, that's the hose slapping action for PimpBot 3000. We have the, unfortunately the shoulder rotating is on a continuous 360 degree servo, so I can't just pass an angle into that. I've run out of the regular 180 servos, which is a shame. We have the up and down of the shoulder. As you can see, a lot of stress going on there. We have the rotating of the upper arm the rotating of the lower arm. You put it all together and you've got a nice little robot. Oh, I forgot the elbow. I wonder if the elbow device... Yeah, the elbow device isn't really working there. But never mind. I shall raise it up again. And let's just... Well, we're going to test it to destruction anyway, so let's have a good old... This can get a fair old weight on it as it's spinning round. Oh, come back, you swine. It'll be a lot easier when everything is hooked up to the suit, rather than having to use potentiometers quite so much. But yeah, before this falls to pieces or starts to destroy the servos any more than it already is, I'll end the video there. If anyone's got any spare Meccano or gaffer tape, send it my way. The next step for me is to destroy this pain in the backside, and next prototype the caterpillar treads that's going to be going to pull the robot along. So check back and see you next time. Thank you.